want to do a quick review today on something I picked up in town. This is the Ijoy iart. This cost me £30 from Home Savers, I think it's called, in Skegness. They do also sell them on a website, which I'll put in the description. I think they're £40 on the website. There's also another shop in Skegness, e-cig shop. It's so Safe Smoker, I think it's called, or something like that. They're selling the exact same one for £60, which is a bit expensive if you ask me. You're better off getting it from where I got this if you're living in the area. It's exactly the same thing. They probably even come from the same place, to be honest. So anyway, on the back you've got a scratch thing where you can go onto the website and check that it's genuine. And this is the box it comes in, which is quite a nice presentation box. Inside is the e-cig. This one is gold and silver. They do them in silver. They've got gold and silver and silver in where I got this one from. I think the e-cig shop has only got silver. I'm not sure though, as I haven't actually... I went in to have a look at it because that's where I first seen it. But I didn't ask about colours or anything. So take it out. And then you've got like a little pull thing here, which you pull out. And this comes out, and then inside you have got a spare battery, which is actually come out of its packaging. I pulled it up earlier. So you've got a spare battery, you've got a spare drip tip, you've got a spare cartomizer and the charger for the batteries. This is actually reminds me quite a lot of the basic kits, you know, the little e-cig light e-cigs. These batteries work exactly in the same way. You've got a nice crystal which lights up on the end, and you just screw it in. When I did get this, one of the batteries was half charged. I used it straight away, and this one I've fully charged as well. So you just screw it in, plug it in, it lights up, it'll be red. When it's done, green. Basically the same as any other e-cig. I'll take that back out. So the e-cig itself, as you can see, it holds 7ml of e-liquid. It's very, very nice. I don't think it's worth £60. I mean, I would never have paid £60 for it. I only picked this up because I got it so cheap. I actually paid £25, but they are selling them for £30. So if you take this off, as you can see in there, you've got a normal cartomizer. This screws off, and then you've got the cartomizer here, which you can unscrew and replace once it's burnt out. Put that back on, and your battery. This also has any 510 drip tip, so you could stick a gold skull in there, which is what I've been using with it, and I think it looks quite nice. The battery comes out the bottom, and you just unscrew it in the same way. And that is the battery, as I've just shown you the other one. So I put the fully charged one in, and you see the hole there, look. It goes all the way down the e-cig and connects to your cartomizer at the top. It does say in the instructions, if you read it, that you should put e-liquid into the tunnel and then turn it upside down like that for 20 seconds. Now, I will tell you right now, you do that, you're going to get a really nasty burnt taste in your mouth. As most people know, with cartomizers, you're meant to prime them at least a little bit. So what I did was, if I put this back on, I can show you. I really hate getting burnt taste. It really, yeah, it's not something that I really enjoy at all. Well, I suppose no one does. I actually pulled this bit off and primed the inside of it, the filler, with e-liquid. Also, to fill it, all you do is put the nib down the side of the cartomizer and let the liquid pour down until it's filled up. It goes up to like 7ml, but what I didn't understand about it is the hole for the cartomizer is around here, and really you need the liquid there to be soaking the cartomiser all the time, or else the one thing that I have found with it, you need to keep tipping it up. And obviously I have not put 7ml of e-liquid in it because I only got this really to see how it, how it vaped, and maybe to use if I was going out to a restaurant or something and I didn't want to take my mod with me. So you have to really, as you can see, because the cartomiser hole is down here. So I would fill it further than the 7ml if you're going to use this properly, and make sure you keep it topped up. Now, as you can see, when the battery is fully charged and you've got your cartomiser is primed properly, it performs pretty well. I mean, it's not going to be like a mod with a a really strong tank on it, because it is only a little battery and it's an automatic, you just suck. But from trying the automatic little e-cig things that are just terrible, this is a million times better. In fact, my younger sister, when I took it back to my nan's, she tried it and she absolutely loved it, because she doesn't use e-cigs and my mod just kills her. So I think it's much better for people maybe that are just starting out. I would recommend one. Like I said, the only problem really you're going to have with having to keep tipping it, because with this, obviously the battery, they couldn't do it any other way because the batteries had to go here, but they really could have done with a bottom coil, because obviously it's all the way up the top, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, I haven't got 7ml of liquid in it, so I've just been, when it starts getting a bit groggy, I just tip like a little drop in the hole and that sorts it out. But you're not going to want to go around dripping, I mean, you might as well have a dripper, dripping liquid into it all the time. So yeah, I would really suggest that you fill it to the top and keep it about here, and then don't let it run down, just keep filling it up, because then you've only got to put the 7ml in once. I mean, if you're going to use it all the time, then no problem, you can fill it, you're not going to be bothered about filling it with 7ml. But obviously I'm not just going to stick 7ml of juice in there, I mean, I've got no reason to be using it at the minute. I'm planning on taking it out next week when I go out, but that's really all I will use it for. But as you can see, it does. I would be able to take that out with me somewhere if I went to dinner, something like that, and be happy. It's satisfying. And I mean, I use mods and strong, home coils, different things, but it is satisfying. It's not, where you just, I can't even taste it. You can taste it, you get a throat hit. It's just not going to knock your socks off. So really, probably better for, if you're going to use it on its own, just all day with nothing else, I would suggest probably new vapors, or people that are going from the little ones onto an Ijoy. I'd say try this, because it is, I mean, the way it looks, it is really beautiful. I think it is definitely a good idea. Maybe just some new improvements, maybe with the wicking system somehow. I mean, I really can't see how they'd be able to do it, because if you put wicks in there, then it's going to look, it's not going to look as nice, is it? I think that's the point, that it looks so. I've still got my skull on there. And that's what you put the proper drip tip back on. But as you can see, it really is beautiful. For what I paid for it, I'm happy. There is absolutely no way on this earth that I would have paid £60 for it. Just no way. But £30, yeah. Maybe £40. I mean, if you're going to use it a lot, you're going to have it just as your main vaping device, I'd say it's worth £40. So, that's it really. Thank you for watching.